The thing I'm most disappointed in, to me, it's not why they lost the game because you can't turn the ball over 5 times. But on the flip side, you could say it would have led to more turnovers on their end, more takeaways. It's just a pass rush in general. You've now added DeMarcus Walker, Yannick Ngakoue, and Montez Sweat, and they couldn't sniff the quarterback today. Like, it's embarrassing. What is going on here? Scheme something up. And I know what the problem is. The problem is they don't have a 3 technique. Mm-hmm. But that's frustrating because you could have drafted one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And instead, the one they tried to draft was a guy who didn't play in a penetrating defense.
No, he was read and react.
It was all traits. You passed on Jalen Carter, and then you drafted Javon Dexter, who you liked his size, you liked his traits, but he wasn't truly a penetrating 3 technique. And there's not enough of it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing his name. I'm not seeing his jersey flash enough. It's very, very frustrating. And at some point, you can't just blame not having a 3 technique. You have guys who have sacks on their resume, and you're still not getting close. I'm not even saying get sacks. I'm saying affect the quarterback. Get some pressure. There was maybe once I thought Sweat caused one bad throw.
Yeah. He did that, and then there was another play where they dialed up some pressure, and T.J. Edwards came through, got a pretty nice hit on Derek Carr. Other than that, they weren't really getting close. They certainly weren't getting home, and it's just like, what's it gonna take? I mean, you bring in these guys that are supposed to be able to do that. You hope that DeMarcus Walker would continue his upward trajectory after having his career season last year in Tennessee with 6.5 sacks, right?
7, yeah,
7 sacks, and so then I mean, you bring in Montez Sweat, also never had a double-digit sack season in his career. And he's great against the run. He did some really nice things against the run, but that's not where the Bears need help. They've been good against the run all year long. They need somebody who can win one-on-ones and get to the passer. They have nobody that can do that.
But the Eberflus defense has never featured, high sack totals either. That's also kind of part of the problem, isn't that kind of what this defense is they want to make sure they're going to stop the run. Mm-hmm. But for whatever reason, this defensive line under Matt Eberflus, whether it's with the Colts or here, their emphasis isn't trying to get sacks.
Yes.
I don't even know how that makes sense.
No. Yes, but this defense is predicated on not giving up the big play, right? They want you to take the long, hard road. And so we'll give you the underneath and we'll come up and make the tackles. The problem is when you don't get pressure, you don't have to take the underneath. You got all day. I can take the intermediate throw. I can take the 15s and the 13s and the 12s. I don't have to take the 5 yards and you come up and make a tackle and force us to punt. You're not getting any pressure to disrupt the quarterback. So I got time to find the 12 and the 13. I don't have to take the 5.
Well, it's predicated on getting home at 4. And they've been showing you since week 1 they're not able to do that.
They can't affect the passer.
They have the blitz. And
but
it's false hope that they're adding talent up there is actually making it worse because I feel like they're blitzing less because they're like, oh, now we got guys. And the problem is you don't.
Right. It's predicated on getting home at 4, but again, the Eberflus defenses have never had a guy that gets high sack totals. What they want to get is high turnover totals, which is also what they're not getting.
Which you need to create some pressure.
Affect the passer
which is why I'm
rushes, not even sacks.
Which is why I'm trying to say,
quarterback
sacks
hurries.
it's an embarrassing stat right now. They don't have enough of them. It's a completely embarrassing. But to me, the bigger problem is they're not even affecting the throws.
Not like Tommy Harris and Julius Peppers or any of those guys. Not like those guys were getting 15 sacks a year, but they were constantly disrupting the passer.
We all silly like the mayor.